Tonight, Governor Daniels has revealed his 2012 political plans. The news came through an early morning email to supporters. In it, Daniels said he will not run for president because of family considerations. The email was sent through Eric Holcomb, the Indiana Republican Party chairman, and confirmed by another aide close to Daniels. The governor had been considering a bid for months, pressured by many in the Republican Party, looking for a conservative candidate with a strong fiscal record. While he debated his future, Daniels always pointed back to his family, his wife and 4 daughters, as his primary concern. This morning's email stated, quote, "In the end, I was able to resolve every competing consideration but one. The interests and wishes of my family is the most important consideration of all. If I have disappointed you, I will always be sorry." Of course, we've been waiting to hear Governor Daniels' plans for months, and joining me to talk about the big decision is Kevin Leininger from the News Sentinel. Thank you so much for coming in this morning, Kevin.
My pleasure.
Of course, this isn't exactly the public announcement a lot of people were expecting. What do you make of the way the governor has unveiled this decision?
Very strange. In fact, I'm shocked he decided not to run. I was hearing a year ago, actually, from a friend of mine, a former White House aide, who told me Daniels was telling friends that he would run. And to do it kind of in the middle of the night in an email indicates, I don't think it was a spur-of-the-moment thing with him. He doesn't operate that way, but I think he kind of wanted to put it out there quietly, not answer any questions for a while, but I think ultimately he will have to do that.
What do you think about his explanation for his decision?
Well, again, it's strange. You mentioned family matters, and clearly that was a vulnerability with him with the previous divorce and then remarriage. But his wife actually talked about that publicly within the last week, and people thought that was testing the waters, getting the information out there so that it wouldn't be a big millstone around his neck should he decide to run, which made a lot of people, including me, think it was pretty sure that he would. Whether he got any negative reaction from that or just decided that it wasn't worth it, clearly he has other things in his past that would have been an issue as well. I think I take him at his word for now that he thought, even though he claimed he thought he could beat Obama, he thought the personal sacrifice that he and his family would have to make simply wasn't worth it.
Now, it seems had the governor decided to run, he would have been considered a front runner. So now the field is quite narrow.
Exactly. It was a narrow field and frankly, in my estimation, not very impressive field before. And Daniels was the darling of a lot of the Washington conservative intelligentsia, Charles Krauthammer and others. Very good on fiscal issues, not very good. In fact, he didn't want to talk about social issues, which are very important to a big part of the Republican base. So where those people go from here is anybody's guess. I think the current field right now, it'll be very difficult to defeat Obama depending on the economy. The election will be in large part a referendum about him. But I think the Republicans really need to shore up their bench, and none of the people that you normally hear talked about coming in yet, Sarah Palin, Michelle Bachmann, that group, I don't think they're going to be what the party needs. Personally, I would like maybe New Jersey Governor Christie to jump in. I think he'd be very impressive. He has said up to now that he wasn't going to run, but this may change his mind.
Well, it's certainly going to be interesting now. It was already a surprising morning to kick off the Sunday with this kind of news. And Kevin, as a member of our partners in news at the News Sentinel, I certainly appreciate you coming in this morning to help us in analyzing this.
My pleasure.